Hello Aries and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a weekly reading for the week of the 11th of September. Slightly different setup. I've been traveling for 3 days, so I'm in a bit of a temporary setup at the moment. But we'll start off with the tuning in with the sound bowl. I can't even speak. So you can join me if you like and take me a breath in and a breath out. Alright? And background trains or trams or whatever they are. Okay. Alright, so if you like to take a breath in. And exhale. Okay, Aries, let us see what the week is bringing you. We are gonna do a cross of truth. It tells me where you're at, what you want, what's working in your favor, the challenge, and the outcome. And then we will clarify. Okay, Aries, a little bit of September, please, for their highest good. All right. Position at the moment is Justice, your desire, the Ten of Pentacles, what's working in your favor, the Nine of Swords, what's the challenge is the Seven of Swords, and the outcome is the Fool. Aries, okay. So we're going to clarify, but ultimately starting the week off extremely balanced, assertive, karmically kind of connected, knowing that karma has paid off, right? And trying to make sure that you see things from multiple points of view, not just your own, and that creates a nice kind of clean slate for you, which is really beautiful. You may have been at the receiving end of some good legal news as well, or something that you were waiting for a while, and now you're getting the green light. The desire is, how do you implement this energy? It's like this clean slate that you're on. Okay, what can I build? What can I build from here? How can I create my family unit, a home, a sense of security with the Ten of Pentacles? Like, you're calling the Ten of Pentacles in, which is ultimately like the best money card there is, basically. But it does refer to the family unit. It does refer to testament, long-term stability and security. Perhaps even physical assets as well. Okay, so now that you're on this nice clean slate, it's like, I want to pull this in, and I know you are, because we've got the Fool card in the end. So you've definitely created, you've brought something to balance. You are now in a position to, it's not start again, it's like ready to begin a new chapter. Now, you may still feel like, oh God, I'm still trapped in a position because I feel like I can only do it this way or this way, and I don't have the means of supporting this avenue. But this is working in your favor, right? So I'm very intrigued to see how that plays out. Sometimes we need to be really held back in life, right? So much to the point that you feel totally like someone's squeezing you for you to kind of go raw and break through. All right. Now there is a challenge with regards to the Seven of Swords, so we will clarify that. Okay, I'm not so sure whether it's your energy or somebody else's, so we're going to see what that's like. And then ultimately you end off the week in the Fool card. So by the end of the week, you are ready to take a leap of faith, baby. You are ready to start that new chapter. You know that you've done your work. You know that you've graduated to this level. You've cleaned up all the mess, right? You brought everything, you've dotted your I's, you've crossed your T's, you're ready to go. And it's extremely exciting. Okay, let's see. Under the Justice card, we have the Three of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Under the Ten of Pentacles, we've got the Three of Swords, Empress, Three of Cups. Under the Eight of Swords, we've got the Emperor. Yes, this is what I was talking about. Yes, the Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Yo, Aries, you're sorted. You're fine. You're fine this week. Okay, Seven of Swords. We got that Eight of Swords again. The Moon and the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Very nice. The Five of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So, this position of balance that you start off in the week. It feels to me that the reason why you did so is because you were, this just basically tells me exactly what I was saying before. Three of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles basically tells me that 100% you were prepared to go back on something, fix it, tweak it, end it, get the expert advice, do it carefully, do it plod along, thoughtfully, considerately. Even if this is in matters of the heart that you wanted to start again and you kind of sorted out your own issues and everything, and you're arriving at a position, you're gaining your intel, you're getting some advice or some counseling or whatever. Even if this is a work situation, you're like, okay, I need to finish this project off because I needed to go back on that, fix that. I need to make sure I get all the right authorities on board, and I'm doing it very practically and slowly. That's where you're at in the moment, and it's beautiful. Okay, it's very responsible. It's just very nice. Okay, now that you've created that clean slate and you want to bring in that 10 of Pentacles, okay, we've got the Three of Swords, the Empress, and the Three of Cups coming up. Okay, so it feels to me it's like a bit of a sour taste in terms of you wanting to draw something in, but you feel a little bit, it comes with a bad taste in terms of, well, why don't I have it yet? Or if I let go of something, why did that not come to fruition? So there's just a very slight energy there of kind of going, I hope I'm doing the right thing. It's like wishing for something, but there to be a little seed of doubt. I'm not too worried about it because we've got the Empress, which overrides it all, right? And the Three of Cups. So we have a beautiful abundance that is waiting for you. And it feels like people are coming together in this. So if you're thinking about taking a new opportunity as it relates to work or project, right? Something about money. It feels to me like when you sit inside the Empress energy and allow yourself to receive, it's like people, moths to flame, just come flying to you to support you. There is something about kind of working together with others and reconnecting with people perhaps that you've not been in communication with for a long time, and it feels to me like you're going to be very inspiring to them and they're going to want to join forces with you. Okay, something about that which is really, really nice, and it's going to lift your spirits because you've got a now fresh perspective on life. Okay, now where you felt like, I'm tied back, I'm held back, I feel like I've got no forward movement, okay, that's when you've been held back for so long. All of a sudden it's like you're setting yourself free, which is nice, and you're stepping into the Emperor, the Nine of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Beautiful energy. Aries, what this tells me is that you're done waiting. Okay, you've done the hard work, you've played things by the book, right? And now you're ready to sort of take charge of the situation with the Emperor. You're ready to set yourself free. It's like you recognize that no one's doing it for you, so you might as well do it yourself, right? And what you're doing is this is also extremely self-empowering. Okay? This is like, I know what I'm doing, I've got my vision, I've got my resources, and that'll do, right? Well, as you step into that energy, we've got the High Priestess, because part of you recognizes that this is actually... So I'm picking up on this whole like survival mentality. Sometimes we can be better in a crisis situation for survival mechanism than we can if things are good and we want to raise the stakes. For you, I feel like things have reached a certain point where you're like, no, I'm raising the stakes now, 100%. And you're doing it, and it's going to bring in a lot of success. I feel like a lot of financial success that you are slowly starting to build, okay? Because you're putting your focus in the right ways. You've done the dirty work, right? And now you are ready to apply yourself physically, okay? And in a way, it feels like you are following like this inner tug, inner calling, intuition, and it may be that other people don't recognize it, but it doesn't matter. This is your life, right? Now, the struggle, we do have a bit of a struggle this week where it feels like things, because you have made that clean slate and you're charging forward and you're making stuff happen, we can sometimes get the tendency to kind of feel that we're still held back, okay, that there's still maybe a level of I don't want to say the word deceit, but just unknowing, uncertainty. It's like the kind of energy it's feeling, Aries, is like feeling a little bit guilty that you're following your dreams. You know, it's like sometimes when we have, we all have, you know, self-worth issues and stuff like that, and we're having to use this human experience to recognize our divinity and what we are capable of doing, because we are masters of our realities, right? And it kind of gives me the feeling that you're powering forward because you've been pushed to that degree, you've been responsible, all of that sort of stuff. And as you do so, there may be a little bit of like, but is it okay I follow my dreams? Is it okay, you know? And that could make you feel emotionally, because there's maybe a little level of guilt where we feel we owe something to somebody else. And there are obviously energetic exchanges happening all the time with people in our environment, but you have to follow what's right for you, okay? The guilt that it's attached can be looked into. You can dissect it and try and understand why there may be a level of guilt associated. It could be that someone else is making you feel guilty, or it could be that you are enabling someone to take that power away from you. So these are the kinds of things that are going to maybe make you feel a little bit caught up in your head, maybe feel a little bit kind of emotionally kind of unsettled because you don't know what the end game is as you're creating this clean slate. But I do feel like it's just a challenge. The challenge really is to remember that you are well within your rights to follow what is right for you, okay? Because if you don't do that, you'll never be happy. And if you don't, if you choose to put your power and give up your power to other people, be that a workplace, a person, a situation, if you give away your power too much, you'll always feel, or maybe eventually resentful, but you'll always feel that, but why is this not enough? Why is this not enough? But actually it's only because you were giving more of yourself than to yourself, okay? It's got to be balanced, got to be balanced. So those are just the kind of things that might be creeping up this week. Ultimately super positive, because you end off on that Fool card. You are ready to take a new leap of faith. Now it can be a leap of faith in love, okay, but it can also be a leap of faith in regards to changing the workload that you're doing and trying something completely new. This is like totally new approach. It's kind of novice energy, and I feel a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm and curiosity and energy attached. I feel like you really are allowed yourself to build up this energy. It's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So we do have a brand new beginning, a new offer that's coming in. It is solid. It is karmically returning to you, okay? The only sticking thing here is that people around you may not be in agreement. Well, that's their problem, right? And it could also cause a little bit of internal like, oh God, but how do I keep pleasing that person? It could cause a little bit of concern with regards to, if I take this and I put all my energy into it like I normally do, is it going to pay off? Am I going to get the harvest? Well, guess what? None of us know, right? We can only go with our gut, go with our instinct, go follow our heart and get excited about things. We can never know exactly how things are going to pan out, right? That's the whole beauty of life. So it could be a little bit that you are on the receiving end. So say, for example, you've already decided, I'm taking this leap of faith. I'm jetting off there, or I'm starting this new business, or you know what, I'm going to follow my heart because this person has offered their love to me and I want to go for it because I'm just so excited, right? You may be at the receiving ends of like friends, families, or colleagues who are kind of trying to give like a reality check, okay? And that's all good and well as long as you take it on board and keep what you want and discard the rest. So it's like, as long as you don't take it to heart, because they will never see your journey through your eyes, from your perspective, from your experiences, from your upbringing, and from your personality. No one can ever do that, right? But you can listen and be compassionate for any advice that someone imparts, because people, usually our loved ones, you know, usually tend to have good intentions, right? But part of it also could be down to their own personal fear that they don't have the bravery or the courage to take a leap of faith either, right? So make sure that you discern that well, because essentially this is extremely positive. So whatever new beginning that's coming on this week, go for it. You've got the power, you've got the tools, you've got the resources, everything, and I feel like it's going to be really successful for you. successful for you. All right. So Aries, we're going to end off on an oracle card. What does Aries need to know, please, about this week of the 11th of September? Thank you. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. So Aries, what's happening for you is you've already created that, you've already prepared the soil to seed this new experience for yourself, okay? And so that's what you started off with. So you've prepared the soil, you've done your due diligence, okay? You're laying the foundations. Now it's time to activate it, and that's what you're doing. But what Spirit here is saying is that there is divine timing in this. This is all part of a divine plan connected within a destiny level of a pathway that is your soul is calling you to do. Okay, so it's absolutely beautiful, particularly because we had that High Priestess card, that you are really getting on board with your soul's mission. And you're making huge headway. So it is amazing, Aries. So that's all I have for you. I hope you liked it. I hope it helped. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. It really helps to support my channel. You can subscribe. It's totally free. And if you're interested in a personal reading, check out my website, loveitmore.com. Information is in the description box below. Have a good week. Take care. Bye.